after two teenage sisters died in an early morning crash.
17-year-old Shauna Murphy and her 15-year-old sister Megan were killed when the Land Rover they were riding in smashed into a utility pole in South Bar around 1 o'clock this morning. The third teen is hospitalized with serious injuries.
When I pulled up on the scene and saw a car impaled upside down on a telephone pole, and the responders standing around, and there were 6 separate 13,800 volt electric lines that were on the telephone pole.
Stop to have a few at 5, now you're crossing that center line for the 3rd time. Second time like this week. Had a friend ask you for your keys, you said, no, I'm fine.
Police say he died last Sunday morning after a truck with a drunk driver behind the wheel hit him as he walked home. He was just feet away from his front door. Investigators say WXII Morning News co-anchor Tali Carr was behind the wheel. He's facing a charge of driving while impaired.
You sure do act like you ain't got a thing to lose. But every car you pass might be the ones you take with you. You give your last breath to your wife. Take a bullet for your kids. Lay your life down for your country, for your Jesus, for your friends. There's a whole lot of things you say you're living for. Well, you gotta fight it somehow. Stop and turn around, 'cause this ain't nothing to die for.
Let me tell you what happened last night. 22-year-old rookie pitcher Nick Adenhart died along with 2 other people around 12:30 this morning. A 4th person in his vehicle was critically injured after the car they were in was broadsided by a suspected drunk driver who police say ran a red light at an intersection in Fullerton. Now that driver is identified as 22-year-old Andrew Gallo of Riverside. Police say he was driving on a suspended license following a previous drunk driving conviction.
So what's the harm in a little fun? 'Cause you're off to work before the sun every day. And the inbox, outbox box you in, and the money you make ain't worth the time you spend to make your pay. The doctor says, man, your numbers, they don't lie. The graveyard's full of folks that didn't have time to die. You'd give your last breath to your wife. Take a bullet for your kids. Lay your life down for your country, for your Jesus, for your friends. There's a whole lot of things you say you're living for. Somehow, stop and turn around, 'cause this ain't nothing to die for. Straight through that guardrail, up into that white light. You hear a sweet voice say,